You were in their bathroom, that's what it is.
All right, we need to talk about NBA 2K22. You guys have the game. What are your first impressions?
The game is a lot different from last year. Last year was real offensive based. This year it's more defense, and that kind of plays the play anyway.
Let's meet the visiting Chicago at shooting guard, Frank Jackson.
Is that it?
At center, Jakob Poeltl. At guard, Mike Conley. At power forward, Tobias Harris. At forward, Jimmy Butler. The head coach of the visiting team, Billy Donovan. Forward at 6'11".
And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying your Friday afternoon. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Chicago Bulls. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, it's all yours.
You turn that down.
Thank you, Kevin. Tobias Harris sits.
David, that's one of my most favorite stories you've ever told from our sideline. Thank you for that. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Poeltl is out there with Harris. Then it's Conley. And there's Jackson. And it's Butler in at small forward. And for New York,
can't hear it
we've got
over
DeAndre Ayton. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Murray. And it's Sexton in at the 2. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I've ever played alongside.
This is mumble
so off
singing.
the tip, it's New York. Ingles passes to Sexton.
Flow of it is like, okay.
Ayton trying to break free. Sexton's shot is good.
Sexton with the ball on a string with a beautiful sequence.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Murray against Conley. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Drives to the hoop. And it's Butler with the jam.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
Murray against Conley. To the wing right side. The baseline J. And Poeltl pulls it down. Here's Jackson. Knicks with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And the basket by Ingles.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Conley dishes to Poeltl. Bulls moving the ball around. Conley up top. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Bertle, the pass to Conley. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Butler, no good. Bertle with the steal. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on 8.
And the way Bertle uses his 7-foot frame, so skilled in how he earns calls on his way up with the shot.
Murray with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Ingles. And that one barely misses as he draws contact.
If you see that bug killer,
That's his first personal.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
And Ingles drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
let me shut his door.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is.
Come on, put your hand up,
He's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Here's Murray. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Murray, the pass to Ingles. Here's Sexton. Into the lane. Well, when you look at Sexton, he has the ability to play either guard spot. And I like that versatility.
Well, especially in today's game, Kevin, I think smaller and smaller players are going to be able to get back during the regular season and impact the way that offenses come at you and play with pace. And Sexton, one of those guys who can slide over and be a bit of the 1-2 combo guard that you're talking about.
Morris is checked in for Frank Jackson. Conley's shot is off. And Murray's got the ball here for New York. They lead by 4. Here's Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by Engel.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Murray against Conley. And it's sent back by Isaac. And he recovers it. Now, Ingles, taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Sexton, the pass to Isaac. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
Conley against Murray. Conley kicks to Butler. To the middle. And the dunk by Bertle.
That's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
Murray outside. Pass to Sexton. Here's Ingles. Pass to Ayton. Now Sexton. Here's Ayton. Defended by Bertle. The 11-footer. Rebound by Butler. Bulls trail by 6. In the corner, it's Harris. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
This is a strength of Tobias Harris, finding good rhythm now in the mid-range shot.
Ayton with it. Guarded now by Morris. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to Golden State. Sexton dishes to Ingles. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Chicago, they've gone just a shade under 50% for the field. 5 of 11.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Wonderful anticipation from Bertle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Conley against Murray. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in the score. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Bulls trail by 4. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And great people already predicting the MVP for this season. Is it too early to start talking about that?
I mean, we have roughly half a season left to play, yet people love to talk about sports, period, especially when it comes to the most prestigious individual award out there.
So for the Knicks, Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Cole comes in for Isaac, and Thomas subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Then for the Bulls, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Porter. Porter comes in for Tobias Harris, and Diallo subbed in for Mike Conley. The Knicks lead by 4. Here's Sexton. A beautiful reverse layup. Sexton's got 8.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morris finds Butler, and the wide-open shot from Griffin. And the Bulls with another miss. For New York, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Sexton. Here's Bull. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Morris passes to Porter. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the first.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Sexton dishes the Bull. Some nice passing by New York here. And here's Ingles outside. Porter pulls it in. Bulls trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That's his first personal.
The Bulls have not yet made a free throw in the game. 0-2 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Diallo. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. He lobs it up, and Cauley-Stein throws it down.
Maybe the length coming into play this time for Cauley-Stein is he's up and over the top of everyone.
Morris outside. Offline with his 3. And so it's New York in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
I also love the early energy that they've played with, pushing the ball every chance they get, exploring quick shots, and showing some serious fast break offense.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Chicago right now, they've got Jackson. Griffin is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Morris at the point.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Bulls.
Steve, I thought you wanted him to go to sleep early.
Denver Nuggets after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
Cauley-Stein in great position to reject that shot.
Yes, that goes in.
Let's get it.
Porter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Jackson from long range doesn't go for it. So New York will take it the other way. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Passes it to Thomas. Outside Porter, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cauley Stein. Morris against Thomas. Back to Ingles. The three. Here's Bull. And finally they hit one. And the Knicks lead by 15.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Morris kicks to Griffin. Driving in.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
The Knicks making a switch here. Mann's checked in. Then for the Bulls. Harris is checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And it's Conley in for Monte Morris. Upside Thomas over Conley. And that one goes long. And one thing about Griffin and the injuries, Greg, that he went through, he did everything he could to get his body back to where it needed to be.
And he didn't care what it was, yoga, weights, conditioning, you name it, because he knows how important it is to be able to elevate. And Griffin needs to be explosive, and he'll work 24/7 to make sure he is.
Bulls trail by 13. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Diallo finds Griffin, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's another area that Griffin has worked on, just taking the pass and creating rhythm with the shot. D can't stop it.
Here's Mann near the three-point line. It's Thomas. New York, no good that time either. Over in the corner, Conley. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Conley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Porter, here we go. Good on the shot.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Jackson against Porter.
How many times do you want to listen to
Right
that?
at the free throw line. Here's Griffin. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Griffin's got 6 points.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Porter with the steal. And finished off by Porter.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Conley. Down low. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Griffin.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Inside, here's Mann, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
The kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job of
I know that wasn't you, Isaiah.
It's just very solid offense.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability, but willingness to shoot the 3 ball. Guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3 ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Ayton, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Bull. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Porter. And Murray subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. Here's Mann. Murray, the pass to Mann. Sexton against Jackson. Outside for Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the ground Isaac can cover? I mean, between his height and wingspan, alley-oops are becoming just a way of life.
Now here's Conley. The pass to Butler. And he drives in. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Sexton. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. And it's a 12-point Knicks lead.
Too easy that time. Sexton sniffing it out and then getting to an area on the floor that made that one easy.
Pass to Pirtle. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Butler. That's tipped. Outside Sexton. To the paint. Takes it off the glass. Isaac's got 4 this quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Bulls trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, their pass it to Harris. And the rejection by Ayton.
Well, Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
And the shot is good. Sexton's got 12 in the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ayton. Sexton attacking. Murray outside. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's the New York Knicks with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it.
Thanks very much.
Babe, that was a long 5 minutes.
Coach Ace.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the
Babe,
third
come on.
quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Babe, come on, buddy.
Having an outstanding game. He had 12 points and 6 assists. It's been quite a night so far for him. Taking a look at the Knicks.
Yeah, 12 and 6?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have, Ernie, I mean, this is the kind of scoring.
Coming to form, coming
the
alive.
Total thing. And the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around and it's striking.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
And they're...
Here, grab his game.
And after a...
Babe, grab his game. Dad neck? You want to get on dad neck or what? What's up?
Daddy neck. Mommy, my room.
Go. I'm following you.
She's waiting on you.
Daddy neck.
You're running, you know, running.
Sink.
Mama,
Can I get you? Whoa! You look really long. You look tall.
Mama.
Coming.
Did you see the bugs?
Huh?
The bugs?
Did I get the bug? I didn't see the bug.
Love you. Woo! Too high.
Lopsided first half. We'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Colin Sexton having a dominant impact in this game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
DeJounte Murray is out there with Colin Sexton. And it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Yeah.
And it's Butler missing.
They've shown some
strength
today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
That boy hooping.
big body bends.
Sexton's shot is good.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Murray against Conley. Outside for Jackson. Feeds to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Murray against Conley. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Sexton. Shot clock at 5. There's the drive. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 18. Conley dishes to Jackson. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Ayton. Murray the pass to Sexton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Sexton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Conley kicks to Pirtle. Jackson from long range. It's rebounded by New York. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Sexton dishes to Ayton. And stolen by Butler. Here's Conley. And the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Yes. I'm sorry we can't help you. Now move your car. Do not get any closer.
Guys! She's got it. He'll die out there.
Everyone does. Number one, avoid populated areas at all costs.
Where are you taking us?
I'm taking us to safety. It's an old motel. The place has been abandoned for years. Number two, come into contact with other people. Assume they haven't. Stay where you are. Number three, the virus can survive on surfaces for up to 24 hours. Never touch anything that's not disinfected. The last rule.
What happened? Nothing.
Take what you need. Get up. And never look back.
Ryan, do not do this! Please don't leave me here!
You break the rules. You die.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Perk. Diallo comes in for Frank Jackson. And Monte Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. Morris passes to Butler. Outside Griffin. Passes it to Diallo. Over Ingles. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
Now, here's Sexton. He's guarded by Diallo. Sexton deciding where to go with it. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And Ayton the bucket on the assist by Sexton. Ayton's got 5 points so far.
What's up, boy? You see it? I'm out here.
Show yourself in baggy clothes.
And I'll tell you what, stretch bigs are getting bigger. Ayton, Embiid, Big Cat, this is the future.
Butler passes to Griffin. Shoots from the line. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Ingles. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for Butler.
For the Bulls, Otto Porter.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Morris finds Porter. Out to Morris. 4 on the shot clock. Over Murray. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Morris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Sexton is on Colin Sexton. The Bulls have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
At the line for the Bulls, Monte Morris. At the line.
He misses the free throws. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented levels at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Amadou Diallo. That's his first personal. First team foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
And the second free throw, good. Bulls trail by 21. Here's Morris, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Harris, got a piece of it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
The Bulls shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. Porter, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Morris inside, working on Cauley Stein. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Here's Murray. Cauley Stein trying to free himself up. And there's Murray on the assist from Porter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Morris passes to Porter. Poked away. He had stolen by Ingles. Outside Porter. Back to Ingles. From deep three-point range. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Pass touch by Ingles. Fans checked in for the Knicks. Isaiah Thomas comes in for DeJounte Murray.
Isaiah Thomas.
1:21 left in the third quarter. Thomas against Morris. Dishes to Harris. Over Bull. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 6.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Porter, no luck.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Mann. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Morris kicks to Porter. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Harris with it. Now Thomas defending. Here's Griffin. They get it back. Outside Porter. There's the pass to Morris. Clock at 6. The feed to Harris. To the inside. Porter. Goes up again. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Can't lose sight of Porter, especially when he's looking to score near the basket.
And so it's New York in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So for Chicago right now, Jackson is out there with Conley. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Purtle, and it's Butler at the 3 spot.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
The kick outside to Butler. Here's Purtle. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Thomas against Conley. Thomas passes to Mann. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Jackson dishes to Conley. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
Thomas against Conley. Looking to get it going. It's rebounded by New York. And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. To the middle, here's Jackson. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Mann. No good from outside. Bulls have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Now here's Butler, guarded closer. New York's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Here's Porter. Mike Conley grabs the miss.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Pass to Purtle. Back to Jackson. Butler in the corner. That one a little long.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And Chicago shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Here's Jackson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Porter, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Jackson passes to Butler. That one off the back iron and out.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Unable to do so.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Cauley Stein. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Bull. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Porter. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Thomas. Murray with it. Passes it to Mann. He kicks to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Chalk up 2 there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Sumner. Wade trying to break free. Here's Birch. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
A hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Count it. Good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Here's Duarte. He's covered by 8. Another shot. He lays it in.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And here's Sexton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And the pass to Ayton. Now Murray. New York moving it around. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Sexton. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Sumner. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
Joe Ingles, who's checked in for Terrence Mann. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Diallo's checked in. Pass to Duarte. From 10 feet out, connects. The jumper drops.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Colin Sexton.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Duarte. He's covered by Ayton. Outside, Sexton. Rebound by Sumner. Down low. Here's Birch. That one goes in.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Murray. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Sumner passes Duarte. The shot by Wade, wide open. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They poured it out in a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.
I should bubble on your